a macabre discovery that led to theories of secret experiments, cover-ups, and mutant monkeys. It's a breezy February afternoon in Charleston, South Carolina. Erica Constantine is walking her dog River on a local beach when she sees something lying on the sand.
What the heck is this?
Take a good look. It appears to be the grisly remains of a strange creature. Mostly rotting bones, what could have been legs or flippers, razor-sharp teeth, and no eyes. Beyond that, Erica can only wonder. I mean, what would you think?
I was like, holy I just found something weird.
A theory emerges that the creature had escaped from a facility on a nearby island. It's called Morgan Island, but it has a nickname, Monkey Island.
In the 1970s, the United States government imported thousands of rhesus monkeys from Puerto Rico and placed them onto the island.
The monkeys were released into the wild to breed and occasionally rounded up to be test subjects at a U.S. government lab. A lab that was trying to develop cures for various diseases, but nearby residents said there was more to it.
Locals in the town have this belief that the lab is the site of some pretty intense biological weapons testing, that the government might be engaging in genetic experiments to mutate these monkeys.
Decades later, there are 4,000 monkeys there. And reportedly, they display strange behavior like burial rituals for their dead, as if they've evolved. A few years back, one even turned up in someone's yard 7 miles away.
Of course, when anything does wash up on shore, you're going to have people automatically say it must be from this island that the government owns and it's a big secret no one's allowed to visit. It's kind of a mysterious place.
What the heck is this?
So what is going on in South Carolina? Our rule here is to keep an open mind while taking a hard, honest look at these videos. So we pulled in 2 top biologists to analyze the footage, and this is what they turned up. Dr. Shay Conger is a marine biologist. The first thing she did was try to figure out if it really was a monkey.
This animal has the skeletal structure of a primate. There's a population of several thousand of these animals in a nearby location on Morgan Island. It's not totally implausible that one could wash up on a beach nearby.
Conger uses something called dentition analysis, the study of the teeth. Look closely at the premolars and molars in back.
You can see that there's a triangular shape to these. If this were a primate, we would expect that these would be more square-shaped. That's what leads me to deduce that this is maybe not a primate.
So even though the skeleton looks like a monkey, the teeth say it's something else. A seal or sea lion seems logical, but Conger says those bones mean only one thing: legs, not flippers. Conger has another theory.
This, as a whole, looks very much to me like a small carnivorous mammal.
That means it could be a raccoon or a coyote. But when our other expert, wildlife biologist Lucy Eckersley, focuses on the skull, she suggests it could be something way more exotic.
So this could be something really interesting. It could be a big cat species, maybe something like a leopard.
That may sound like a stretch, but Eckersley says the cheekbone might be feline because of its flatness.
Looking at the teeth and the zygomatics, the cheekbones, that look like it could be mummified remains of a leopard that have been swept up in a weather event and moved somewhere else down the coast.
But what is a leopard, an animal native to Africa and Asia, doing on a beach in South Carolina? One theory, it fell off a boat. It's happened before. Decades ago, a giraffe reportedly drowned in the waters near Brooklyn, New York, while trying to escape from a ship heading to a zoo. Another possibility? Looking at the Atlantic currents, a dead leopard may have floated up from one of those wildlife ranches in Florida. But after further review, Eckersley agrees with Conger. Because of a pronounced snout, it's more likely to be something like a coyote. To know for sure, we'd need a DNA test. But Erica says the remains of the creature were destroyed by animal control.
That's only going to add to the conspiratorial fire, right? People are automatically going to go to, this must be a cover-up.
Okay, folks, so is it proof or not? Well, it's not a mutant monkey or a seal. That initial take on the cheekbone had us thinking leopard, but our verdict, coyote. As they say, you never know what the tide will bring in.